It's 2020 and it's day 3 of the coronavirus lockdown, and already I was bored out of my mind. I'd already done everything I could think of. I'd played on my PlayStation, watched every Marvel and Pixar film, including all the shorts. I must have watched every episode of every show on Netflix and binged watched YouTube several times. So I was bored, desperate for something to do, just anything. I'd sat around for days just doing nothing, and I was beginning to resent myself for it. But then something magical happened. I opened my laptop and came across this insane article. In the following week, I did extensive research into the laws of physics and engineering. After not too long, I built a small robot which I could control using my mind. As time went on, I scaled the robot up to become my personal assistant and to keep me company. My mum thought it was cool at first, but then thought it was a bit weird when it started sleeping in my bed. I continued to do research. I took an interest into rocket physics and so decided to build a rocket, which was pretty cool. I could do loads with my new rocket. I even went to Mars. If I'm being honest, that was just a green screen, but putting that green screen up on the Mars gravity was quite a challenge. I didn't want to stop there. I looked into quantum entanglement and spooky action at a distance, which is a name that scientists actually use. Anyway, from that I was able to invent teleportation, which made getting around the house much easier. As soon as lockdown was over, being able to teleport anywhere I wanted outside my house was going to be so cool. So after all that research and inventing things that would make me one of the greatest inventors of all time, I was back to being bored. I tried to play my PlayStation again, but it just didn't feel right. Then it hit me. Time travel. But was it even possible? Well, yes. Turns out it was quite easy to invent actually. So I'm stuck in lockdown and I can go anywhere in time. Where is the first place I want to visit? It's 2020 and it's day 3 of the coronavirus lockdown, and already I was bored out of my mind. I'd already done everything I could think of. I'd played on my PlayStation, watched every Marvel and Pixar film, including all the shorts. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through that again. You're probably wondering, Ben, how on Earth or Mars did you make all of these amazing things in the space of 2 and a bit months? Well, that's just it. I have a time machine, so you might have felt like you've been stuck in lockdown for ages. Well, I've been stuck in lockdown for 47 years. I've had 47 years dedicated to the maths. I have made some groundbreaking discoveries, and I have solved problems that even the smartest mathematicians, politicians, and scientists wouldn't even be able to comprehend the complexity of. I have me and my mind, and with that, I invent. I have had time to create and be creative, and see the world as my oyster. And that would all be brilliant, if only it was true. Well, that was fun, and killed about 72 hours to be exact. After reading that article about creative writing, I decided to have a go, and I wrote a whole short story and made it into a short film. Oh well, now that that's done, I guess I'll just go back to being bored. Or maybe I should write another story. What do you think?